example, just within minutes they have to recover and forgive themselves what they have done. I mean, losing on time, right? That's the kind of the worst possible scenario can happen to you, especially if you're such a player like Nakamura. And I think this resilience is so important for the players, and they have it all.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. They're superhuman almost. They are able to shut down all emotions and focus on the moves, focus on the board, forget the past. For me, that's the most difficult thing. But we do indeed see Fabiano Caruana against Magnus Carlsen. Very different poses. I think they're both itching to get going. And predictions for this game?
Ooh, Magnus wins. If I want him to win the tournament, if I want to give at least the chance of it that he completes my prediction, then he has to win this game, actually all the game.
Yeah, and in Blitz Chess, I remember in the Speed Chess Championship last year, Magnus cruised to victory and won nearly all of their games. And okay, it's only 3 moves in, but it's the English opening and a very provocative start from Magnus Carlsen. He's moved the black bishop a couple of times. White knights have danced into the center of the board. Still a well-known position, of course, but with a reputation of being slightly better for white. And Fabi, starting with the English, shows he really wants to win as well.
There he goes. He's chasing away the dark square. Bishop was threatening to take the center. And one thing that I found very interesting in Fabiano's podcast, he kind of talked about how he rationalizes his losses and these big moments. And he just kind of just says, well, it's no big deal. I've suffered worse defeats in my career, and I'm just going to move forward. And there you can see the players just simply developing. Seems very straightforward for both sides at the minute.
Yeah, Judah, it looks like a reverse Sicilian. Looks like a Sicilian with colours kind of swapped here. Who do you prefer?
I think Magnus should be happy for this opening because it's going to be a very complicated game with a lot of options, plans, complications. And this is something what you want to have, right? You don't want to play Rai Lopez or Italian even. It has more life in this position. That's what I would think, that he's going to bring back his bishop d6. Then he's going to be developing knight d7, knight f8. Somehow it seems to me that there is kind of an easy play for black also.
Yeah, there we go. He does drop back his bishop, preserving those pieces. Black's center, I think it's been a huge success for Magnus Carlsen right now. But Fabi advancing on the queenside, b4. Still yet to be decided how black is going to develop. And, okay, first putting pressure on those advanced white pawns.
Yeah, now white is asked, you want to play bishop b2, rook b1, or you want to play b5?
Well, he answered by pushing his pawn. I mean, what do you think about that? Because it does give the opportunity for black to lock down in the center, as he's done. I like it too. I'm a big center person, and you give me pawns in the center, I'm just completely ecstatic.
Yeah, now big decision. Okay, Magnus does trade knights, leaving white with doubled e-pawns, and yeah, as you predicted,
what a pass pawn black had.
He's locked it in, protected pass pawn, and that's going to be a thorn in white's side for the rest of the game. You don't even necessarily want to capture this pawn in the center, because it will just be replaced by a fellow pawn. Black will gain control of some more squares, and white's knight is going to act as a blockader. There we go, on to d3, sitting on a nice pretty square. It's still yet to be seen the breakthrough, but Magnus goes for
it. Look at that. 5.
This is my kind of chess.
It's not a joke.
No, it really is not. I mean, it's it's actually really serious, because you can't capture the pawn on f5, because of course it's like And
Queen f5 is very powerful also.
well, there we can see it's bishop d2 given a question mark, and Magnus centralizing the queen, getting out of harm's way.
Yeah, really instructive. He's not calculating, he's saving his time for later. Magnus probably had a direct win, he could have thrown pawns forward, but why burn time, why take big risks there? He's won the pawn back level material, and look at his center.
And look at Fabi's clock time, just making moves with seconds left on the clock, and Magnus has an overwhelming position. And are we going to see another trade of rooks? No.
Oh. E3 we're gonna see.
Yes,
in a second.
I'm waiting for it.
Well, not yet, maybe bishop c5 back.
Here it comes.
That white king is being shorn of its protection here. Go on, Judith, you've spotted something.
No, I thought that I wouldn't like to leave the bishop on a7, so white can play b6. That's the only thing worries.
Isn't e2 gonna
Yeah,
be a
queen c7, yeah.
killer blow, yeah.
Oh wow, some tactics, some huge tactics against the white king. The white knight's acting as a blockader, trying to plug that diagonal, but okay, at least Fabi's found a way to lock out black's bishop, trade some pieces.
I wouldn't be happy with black when white bishop on e4, simply. Maybe in g5 and bishop d4.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that happen right now. And we see white's knight has left the board. And both players, seconds left for Fabi, no time. Oh, he's lost on time.
But I'm afraid that was not the only problem.
Yeah, lost about to get checkmated on the light squares, but yeah, too slow. The clock deciding this game as well. And still some action going in the other ones as we do see. And